Eh? Does it work now? Does it work now? Hello? Hello? Owl is live? Owl? Owl is live? Hello? I don't hear myself still. I guess they didn't fix it. That's kind of whack. Hi. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope I'm loud and clear, just as usual. The usual, I mean, a bit before I kinda disappeared. Oh my goodness. Everything is breaking today, god damn it. uh, so, I don't know how to vertically stream with the one injection using primary. Huh? I think something might have broken. I don't know. God forbid I try to dual stream on Twitch and oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Can I please? I tried to do the vertical, like I even set up the vertical more or less properly looking on OBS, and it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. It chooses the primary screen for vertical, so I guess I have to like move around a little bit. For example, like right here, right? You know, maybe. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Come on, update, please. Come on, I moved. There you go. There you go. Okay, so I have a terrible delay then. I have a terrible delay. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, anyway. Hi. How about yeah. I already asked how everyone's doing. Huh? Oh, the chat broke too. Oh my goodness, look at this puny little chat. I was trying to set it up, that's why I was late. But holy cow. I'm not doing it right now, I'm gonna be doing it off live, but yeah. It took me like 40 minutes to set it up and it broke anyway. Why are you so hard, YouTube? Why are you so hard? And I finally learned, at least I finally learned how to do this sort of like ambient coloring on the, yeah, I have no idea how to put a proper vertical thing on YouTube. So I guess I'm stuck like this for now until I figure it out. Later I'm gonna be doing like probably some testing streams. But yeah. Anywho, this music is very loud in my ears. Thank you very much. So, on today's agenda is to basically how I promised to talk about the how my holidays are and sort of like a New Year's resolutions that I've never had New Year's resolutions. Sort of like which are in my understanding like in this year, this new year, I will achieve this kind of goal or stop doing this sort of like unhealthy for me thing or something like this that people do, and most of the time they don't go through it. So am I even live right now? I am not sure if I am. I am live. Okay. I'm sorry. Everything is breaking around me today. Today is not my day. I've made soup and that's the only good thing that came out of me today. Please help me, White Monster. Please help me, caffeine. Through this hard times. It's been a while. When did I disappear? I basically disappeared like October, right? Or like started disappearing in October because I said that I'm not gonna be scheduling myself anymore because I feel miserable when I when I try to schedule something ahead, when I feel like I want to play it like right now, because I usually primarily streaming either games or when I do art. But it didn't work out too well for too long, so I was like, I'm gonna stream whenever I want. Then I never streamed again. I deceived y'all. I deceived y'all. I'm a horrible hood. But yeah, October. So basically why I disappeared October rather than that is that, for me, holidays already were coming up. Since October. It's like always starting with Halloween. And I was kind of like nervous about Halloween too, and I was trying to prepare my home at the very least for some Halloween. Even trick-or-treating. We bought like a little cauldron, little plastic cauldron, and filled it with candy in case there's gonna be trick-or-treating, but nobody showed up at all. My husband even like had a costume on an entire evening to open up the door for children dressed up as Art the Clown from Terrifier. But nobody showed up, and it was very sad. And he was very sad. I don't know why I constantly look over here. I need to look like over here. Yeah, that will do. Even though I can't quite see chat anymore, but you know what, I'll take it. There we go. Now I can see chat too. Even though I'm for some reason essentially looking at my OBS because this is where I see the immediate output. And my OBS is usually on my right screen, so that's why I'm looking there. Or when I'm gaming, it's on my left screen, so I constantly look on the left, but my game is on the right screen. It is confusing. I guess I have to position OBS for myself like in the middle of the two screens. So literally half of the OBS is on the left screen and the other half is on the right screen. I don't know what I'm yapping about, but I guess I'm yapping, so that's good. That is good. Let me check the one thing. One thing. There we go. There we go. How are... Okay, stream health is kind of poor, and that's understandable, as I'm trying to do two latencies at the same time. I guess I'm not gonna be streaming, like, try dual streaming on YouTube anymore. I guess not. Yeah. I forgot what I was yapping about now. I now forgot what I was yapping about. Help. Help. Oh right, the holidays. The holidays started with the Halloween, but like after the Halloween, it was almost like back to normal. Too much candy around too, that was laying around, so we basically had to eat it. It was like right in front of our eyes, and it's like calling to us, "Come, eat me. I know you want to." But then November was also filled with some things like Thanksgiving and also my husband's birthday. So that's already two. That's already one too much in a month. That's actually two too much in a month for me for the holidays. But I guess it like overall, other than Thanksgiving, everything went fine. The Thanksgiving is always stressful though, and oh my fucking god, I almost crashed out on right before the Thanksgiving because of the planning of trying to bring my side of the family to the to basically my husband's side of the family who were hosting at the time. And let's just say my grandma really wanted to go, but my grandpa really did not, because me and him are not like really close per se, and he kind of doesn't understand where I come from. I don't understand where he is really coming from, where I can't understand sometimes. And we kind of didn't talk to each other since April, since like a week before my birthday, because of a huge scandal. So it was really hard for me to... My grandma was basically begging me to try to reconcile with grandpa, but let's just say it didn't go too smoothly, but eventually he caved in too, just to accompany grandma. And since then, I wasn't receiving too much shit from either of them. In terms of if they ever see this, by shit I mean like we haven't been arguing too much lately, and that is good. That is good. Even though I am tired from the holidays, because just imagine I have to plan that for the Thanksgiving, try to reconcile with my family, who I have not been talking about or with for almost an entire year. I don't. It was a peaceful time, honestly. It was a peaceful time. As shitty as it is, as shitty as it sounds, it was a very, very peaceful time of like, I don't have to receive shit from like anybody. I'm just living my life in peace, doing my whatever I feel like adulting is, and not like whatever somebody else feels like adulting is. I don't know if you understand it or not, but that past that, then it became December, which is oh my god, that's a lot. I had like 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very least 4 dates marked on my calendar for December. One is a birthday of a friend. Another is it was someone else's birthday too, or something like this. I'm not so sure, because one of them is Christmas. No, actually 5 dates. I'm lying. There were 5 dates. I don't see which ones are those now. I didn't make notes. I just circled them around, and I just marked like days. Like day in the evening of the day, I will just mark this day out, and I will know which day it is by looking at the calendar in the morning. Like if I see something circled, I immediately remember what it is. If it's not done, and if it's done, I just immediately forget about it. So at the very least, there were 2 birthdays, 1 Christmas, then New Year's, and 1 more date. So 2 birthdays, Christmas, New Year, and 1 more date. I'm not so sure what it was. I'm not so sure. Everything like is a blank for me, honestly, over the holidays, because especially December, like half the November, almost all of the November, and then the rest of the December is just blur, honestly. It was just too much, in my opinion. I don't like holidays. It's too much. It's too much. Too much dealing with the schedules of everyone, and try to remember who talks about what, and what kind of topics with whom might bring out conflict. So you have to regulate what kind of conversations you entertain, and which ones you try to switch the subject, or if they're refusing to switch the subject, you try to politely shut it down, hoping that it's not gonna be like you will not have to be more rude than necessary to shut the conversation, an uncomfortable conversation down. And I mean, it's exhausting. I don't. It wasn't that bad this year, honestly. It wasn't that bad when I look back at it, but in a moment it was exhausting. In a moment it was too much, and I had to remember about too many dates, too many. The amount of cookies I made over the holidays, though, they're already all gone, though. But snickerdoodles, right? we found a recipe online how to make snickerdoodles, but let me tell ya, uh, let's just say there are one batch is like 2 batches, and I didn't know that until I made I was like, I'm gonna make like 5 batches of dough because I want to give some to my husband's co-workers, to his friends, to his family, and some to share, I think, during Christmas. It was a lot, plus for ourselves too, because we love fresh baked cookies. They're delicious, and we're just destroying them usually by the dozens. And this is exactly what happened. I would bake, I think, out of 3 batches of dough. Because I was convinced to make 3 batches first instead of making it all 5. And the dough barely fit in a large bowl. I had to mix the moist ingredients with the flour. The amount of flour was abysmal. And I had to mix it because I didn't have anything bigger than a giant soup pot. A giant soup pot mixing in dough. Alright, that was mixed, and then I filled the big glass bowl to the brim with that dough. When I say it took a couple of days of basically just baking that dough, rolling that dough, rolling it in cinnamon and sugar, then putting it on the sheets, flatten a little bit so it becomes actual cookie. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of time, and I think it was like 17 dozen. I don't remember how much exactly because I was also eating the freshly done cookies constantly. Oh, new batch, cookie. But yeah. It was a lot of cookie baking, and then also a lot of plans because I also wanted to. Okay, has anybody else also felt it during the holidays this year that you've been given too much, or like you know damn well that they're gonna give you too much of gifts or whatever, right? I had to beg my in-laws to not get me anything expensive. Because last time my mother-in-law got me Victoria's Secret stuff. And I feel so bad for partially bleaching it, but I feel so bad when I receive something very expensive, but I know damn well they're not gonna like let me go with all the gifts. Even though I'm broke, I cannot give them gifts myself. I cannot get them gifts myself. I am too broke for that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. I say that as I bought myself my own presents because I've got a little bit of like monetary gifting too, which I used to get myself something I actually wanted. I feel bad, but one day it's gonna be enough for, like, I will get gifts for myself and I will get gifts for my families too. I basically have 2 families, like my family and my husband's family. I also, oh, I know why else it was a little bit too much, and I think it will be kind of like a lot for me to stream, to continue streaming now, or like restart basically streaming, because I've been gone for I think too long. So I started gardening at my in-laws' place because they got a really big yard, and my father-in-law really wanted to to set up a veggie garden. So we tilled up soil, we weeded it, and then we also, I think we weeded it several times, like several times, before I started actually planting stuff. And some stuff from the seeds, which were first thing we planted or tried to plant, were bok choy and lettuce, black-seeded Simpson lettuce. Let's just say black-seeded Simpson was, and still is, kind of terrible to come up on the surface. We even thought like all of the black-seeded Simpson died, but no, it's just maybe 2% of the seeds actually came up. Just decided, you know what, I don't want to be dormant anymore. I was dormant for like months. So, yeah, I could come up. But no, I don't like the seeds. Like, these seeds are bad. They're expensive though. They're expensive. We actually ran out of seeds for those, but the yield on those is gonna be rather disappointing, but my father-in-law loves the black-seeded Simpson lettuce, so he's happy about at least having something. The bok choy is delicious though. It's already so big we had like at least 2 harvests. Like for basically 2-3 stir fries worth of bok choy. That's amazing. It's delicious. But then also broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, peppers, I think yellow squash too. What else? Mustards, peas. I think we planted also some cabbage. I'm really waiting for that cabbage, because I can shred it, and then I can shred some carrots too. Get it all in a jar. Actually, a bowl first, and then mix it with salt, then put it in a jar, and try to make some homemade sauerkraut. If you leave it to basically ferment and salt for long enough, and while pressing the gases out, because it's fermenting and it's making gases, it's actually more delicious than the store-bought. But I still use the store-bought sauerkraut today for the soup. It's like, I think I've got a really good oxtail. I think it's oxtail, yeah. Something like with bone and fat, but still enough meat, like very meaty too, but not too meaty. My sneaky husband too. He took out the meat out of the freezer today, and put it. We usually thaw meat in the water because it's a lot faster than out in the open. Just air. The water is a great temperature conductor. So just maybe like half a day, and meat is thawed, portion by portion. I woke up and noticed 2 packs of meat in there, for 2 packs of basically 2 soups worth of soup meat in the pitcher. He thought he was he thought he was slick. He thought I'm gonna put more meat in the soup. No. I put one pack back. It's not very exciting. To boil the meat. It's like you put it just enough to cover it in the water, and then boil the shit out of it for like 2 hours to break all the fibers, so also the bone can be easily picked out. So no, I'm not boiling 2 packs. That's too much. That's too much. But the entire jar of sauerkraut, yes. Store-bought sauerkraut though. I am gonna be waiting for that cabbage to make some homemade sauerkraut. It's gonna be delicious, and I know that. I even got some sunflower oil over the holidays to basically. How I like the sauerkraut sometimes is I will put a little bit of sunflower oil in there as a dressing, just literally for the flavor, and some shredded red onion, or thinly cut. I usually just use the peeler. Actually, it makes it thin enough. Makes the onion thin enough so that it mixes with the rest of the sauerkraut and the sunflower oil, and it's delicious. But the homemade, usually the store-bought for some reason doesn't taste quite right to me. Kind of too sour, and I know it's sauerkraut, and it's supposed to be sour. However, the homemade sauerkraut, if you ferment it for long enough, it's also gonna be sour, but also you don't really taste the sourness, you taste the kind of like saltiness. It's kind of both like sour and salty, while the store-bought is just very like double that or those combined, but sour, just sour. And less crunchy, by the way, too. I don't like that. So in soup it goes well, because you have to boil the sauerkraut, basically simmer the sauerkraut in some water for also almost 2 hours till the fibers start to soften. And they basically become like... They're not gonna become mush, but they're very easy to... Basically like the consistency of boiled carrot, basically. But yeah. Honestly, the holidays... They weren't as terrible when I look back at it, but trust me, it was exhausting in a moment, and I apologize for being so... I guess absent would be the word for it. But... yeah. I honestly don't really know what to yap about today. Oh, right, resolutions. I'm not sure if I want to go back to scheduling myself, strictly speaking. And it is gonna be unprofessional to have what I think it is, but I'm not trying per se to be professional, right? I was kind of like inspired just a tad to like return to streaming, create more clips, more content, post them more. This year when in December TikTok gave me the template for the clips, like the best moments of 2026, and just gets your clips off of your page and compiles them with some music. It's some kind of like template, cheesy, you know, but and it shows like the month in which the clip was posted, so like showing basically an entire year how it went, right? Mine was kind of very anticlimactic, let's just say that. Let me see. TikTok profile. So of all things, like I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clips only, plus one story that I actually didn't like how it included that story, especially since it was basically deleted, but it saved it for some reason, which kind of made me think like, okay, if you're actually saving what is supposed to be gone, I don't like the... I now am not gonna be... I was gonna be posting the stories sometimes on TikTok when I go live, right? I did once, and that's what it included, and I couldn't exclude it, and I didn't like it that it was included, so I'm not gonna be doing that. But other than that, the moments of 2025, yes, it was that. It was actually very short and very anticlimactic. Like some of them were kind of good, but others not so much. So I'm gonna try to be posting some some of my stream clips to TikTok. It is also listed in the handle to it is listed in on my schedule. Yeah. Where is my schedule? Hold on. There. Schedule graphic, I think it's called. Yeah. It's gonna be Alveraviti. I have my, and I'm also, so besides that, I'm basically gonna be posting some of my VTubing basically stream clips in there, or try to. And what I stream this year, primarily I'm gonna be streaming like my primary platform. I want it to be both YouTube and Twitch this time. I know I keep changing my mind about whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, whether it's just Twitch, whether it's just YouTube, whether it's both. And it's primarily gonna be YouTube, because I am not so sure. I tried to boot up a stream today on Twitch too, like dual stream, but let's just say it basically didn't show me anything, so I decided to just end it right then and there. It was on the starting soon screen. It didn't work out, but I'm gonna be looking into how to basically fix it. Maybe I shouldn't be dual streaming on YouTube, like vertical and horizontal, which I kind of don't like that. I'd like to do both without problem. Maybe I will be streaming on Twitch. Let's just say maybe in vertical. I will be working on a vertical overlay a little bit, and maybe even draw my own backgrounds, because I actually borrowed this background from the I borrowed this one from Pinterest. I tried to find the artist who made it, but I have not found it. But it was a concept art from some game. Unfortunately, I did not find, even through the game I didn't really find it. But I'm not getting the game just to get the credit, honestly. I'm not paying that. I am getting things off of internet just for it to be quick before I come up with my own idea of the background, which I still don't know what I'm gonna be drawing. I still don't know. Right now, lately, I was actually drawing my my character, my Star Wars character. How do I basically? I completely forgot how to do things. Image, sure. There. It's transparent background, I know. But hear me out. So I've been drawing this lately. It was supposed to be on a certain base, based on a like collab sort of base for like just a Discord server. But it ended up to be just a tad more than that, because I kind of locked in. Let me show you the initial submission that I thought it was gonna be just fine, right? Like this. Or not. Hold on. There. Like this. This is what I basically drew for that sort of collab thing, and I decided, maybe I add a little bit more shadows, because I don't like how her face just looks flat and like lifeless, and kind of some lines that are supposed to be subtle kind of blending into everything. So I have cooked. I said I have cooked. There. So yesterday I've been cooking. I discovered that not discovered, it's actually some power tricks, but some tricks and tips for Clip Studio Paint actually worked out pretty well. I'm not too proud of this shading. I kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing sort of thing. Kind of shaded it, but it did work out. And in like the end, like overall result looks good, and the main focal point is supposed to be her face, which I'm probably gonna be adding her the background, which I kind of started on today. Let me go and try to uncover that. And yes, I know I am tracing over stuff for the background, but I booted up a Jedi Fallen Order game yesterday just to make the screenshots of the surrounding area, or like basically the backgrounds, to just literally yoink all of that and put it in my art, because I don't know how to make a Star Warsy background when there's already very Star Warsy backgrounds elsewhere, if you know what I mean. Like this, and then I am gonna include the image. Like this. So far, what happens? So like the background is half transparent, so I can trace it over. I'm gonna be doing it with probably vector. I tried to do it by hand today, but I didn't like it, so I erased it, and I'm gonna do probably vector, so my lines are straighter. Even though it really doesn't matter, honestly, because I am anyway gonna be blurring the background and foreground a little bit. Then maybe adding some like special kind of lighting, sort of like to like on the top and bottom to make her I could technically make her larger, the entire thing, because I think I use like I think like 1920 by, I should do with 1980 by 1020, I think. Something along those lines. Actually, hold on. What if I image, maybe filter, window, no, select, no. That's layers, animation, edit. Oh, edit. Yes. Canvas size, I am gonna change it to basically a phone resolution. That's initially was the point, to do the phone resolution, which is 1080 by 1920. Okay. Oh. Oops. I'm doing it right now in Clip Studio. I can actually try to show it too, maybe. Will it work? Okay, maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it will not. Model. Model for some reason doesn't want to be showed up. Oh well. And download music for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah. Edit. Change canvas size. That's basically the canvas size right now, which I'm gonna change it to 1080 by 1920. Oh, no. Hold on. No. Undo. I didn't want it to be like these, bruh. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be the resolution that it is right now. How about we double it then? Should I double it? Maybe not. Who knows? Adding 500 to each is probably gonna mess up the proportions, honestly. I do want her arm to be showing. That's honestly the point, not the shoulder. So like this. How does it look? It doesn't look half bad, yo. It doesn't look half bad. And it's a lot less for me to draw too. Maybe I can even reposition the background. Yes, I literally made the screenshot from the game. You can see like sort of the health bar down here. In streeting, you should be drawing your own backgrounds, not tracing over. I don't care. Me not care. This, good. I think it's good. Let me make it brighter. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna trace over the background and try to paint it the same style, basically the same layers that I use. Like this is for shadows. This was like additional color to the face, because this one looks kind of too cold and one-toned, while this one little trick right here makes it look good. I am also kinda not pleased with how the how it doesn't show my my model. Can it, please? I don't know why, but it refuses to work there. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna be fixing it later because I do plan on doing some art streams. I can basically do like this. Kind of skunk ass freaking stream. Let's go. I'm not sure how it's gonna be changed on the other screens, but I'm gonna worry about that later. So, yeah, that's actually good. Now that I think about it, now this resolution is good. And I do plan to later not there. Time lapse. So I do have the time lapse of this little thing. Export. And that's basically an entire process. So there was a base, then I was fiddling with eyes, and I couldn't draw them straight for the love of it. Just for the love of it, I could not draw. And then the hand too, the grayscale. Tried to shade, no, I didn't like it. Then I tried to actually paint the light instead of painting the shadows, which honestly is a lot easier in my opinion. So yeah, that actually simplifies a lot in my opinion, especially for posting purposes. Let me go back to chat. I don't like this. Oh, there we go. So instead of this, it's gonna be what I just showed. I could technically make the... I don't know why I chose this resolution. I am not so sure. Not resolution, basically the size. There. I'm not so sure why I chose that size, that canvas size, but hey. If it works, right? Kinda too late to change some things now. So I'm gonna be posting that time lapse on Twitch. Not Twitch. TikTok. And possibly I saw the trend where they would do sort of like step by step. First they will show the done art, which will reel the people to see maybe there's more art, because it's basically a slideshow that they make, but it's actually step by step down to basically sketch, which unfortunately I did delete the sketch layer, which is where the time lapse is gonna come to it's gonna be a double post of the same basically artwork, but I think it's gonna be neat. I'm working on another one right now, which is that character's father, and it's not going too well right now because I just started, but he's already looking pretty handsome, but now I should be drawing his clothes, and you know, I can barely draw clothes properly. I can never remember those folds and stuff. I'm legitimately trying to give it shape and imagine it in 3D. So I'm gonna be posting on TikTok. It's gonna be art, stream clips, art. So I'm gonna be doing some trends, and it is also, I am planning to, yes, it's mixing content, but it is gonna be also some skits that I found, like sounds that I'm gonna be aligning for the D&D characters that we're playing right now, because it's actually a great part of my life right now, that D&D campaign. It is Math Rocks and Delusions every week, when we gather a bunch in the voice calls, where I am suspecting one day from where I am gonna get doxxed of how I look like IRL, because I do turn on my camera sometimes, which I think I will be stopping, maybe, probably. Though it is helping to have them cameras with the RP, because we actually see each other's faces, and like kind of like subtle changes help us understand who is like about to talk and who is about to respond or something like this, instead, because we constantly had a problem of talking over each other. So the turning on the cameras, the web cameras, is kind of helping. Though not all of us are turning on cameras, and that's understandable. But I do believe, like, because of other people in the server who can just pop in and listen to the session and also see me and other people, I bet one day I'm gonna be doxxed, which I really hope it's not gonna be anytime soon. but it's not like I particularly care about how I look. Um, or that people would know how I look like. I was actually one day even tempted to post. It basically was some kind of trend on Twitter where people were like avatar and the person behind avatar sort of thing, and I saw a lot of VTubers basically de-anon themselves with the selfies. Basically, their like first picture is their model or model art, or like basically art of their VTuber persona. And the second one is just their selfie. Like one way or another, even if you cover your face, it's still kind of de-anon. Because now you know the at least like somewhat the body composition of someone who you're following. That's kind of doxing yourself. But is it really doxing then? What's the definition of doxing? Doxing definition. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. So yeah, it's basically not really doxing yourself, but you are exposing yourself to be doxed, because you can basically reverse search image and find a lot about people like with just their looks, where they even live. You can sometimes, I saw people find even like you know those school photo shoots and school books, school yearbooks, where they post basically photos of each student, at least in America. Yeah, you can find them people in those too, and you know what? You don't really change over the years too much, so people are still gonna be recognizing you if they like seen your photo enough, which is rather concerning if you're looking at someone's photo that long to remember them and identify them younger. So anyway, I was tempted to do that, but something stopped me, and especially the thought of like, why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do this? Strictly, like, primarily it was just like a little bit of attention, let's be honest here. Like, the only reason you would be doing trends is, or anyone would be doing trends, or try, is to gather attention, like have a little bit of that attention that the trend is receiving right now. So it was literally that. I just wanted a little bit of attention, which is kind of cringe. Like I was like, then realized that and stopped myself, like, hold on 1 second, what am I? And an attention night walker. Like, I walk in the night for attention, exposing myself for attention. No. But then again, I'm a VTuber. Kind of. I can't really call myself a VTuber anymore because I don't stream as much anymore. I'm basically, I can't even call myself a VTweeter anymore because I didn't even tweet over the past couple of months. Like, I really didn't. Like, sometimes I would tweet something, barely get any, like, attention. I mean, like, the sticky note that I doodled on for Christmas, which is now on one of my monitors, did get some attention. Alright, I also got those 2 games that I could be trying on stream, which probably is gonna be the Friday stream. Is it Friday that I have streamed? Yeah, it's Friday game of choice. I'm not so sure how I'm gonna be marking the schedule, and if I'm gonna be composing the schedule. Could be, probably, maybe, I don't know. Because most of the time it's gonna be just a game of choice, or game/art, because sometimes I would feel like doing art. And there's no really need to post literally the same thing, because I'm gonna keep it Tuesdays and Fridays guaranteed. streams, while other days that are offline are gonna be maybes, like 50-50. If I feel like it, I will stream on those days. Um I'm playing a certain game. Well, for example, the game of choice I'm gonna be playing is really interesting. I want to continue playing it. Literally the same, either the same day or the next day, right? Um, so I'm gonna be having those random streams, basically random. I will try to keep it to a certain hour, but at the same time, I can't really schedule myself when everything's scheduled around me, basically, or I'm scheduling around everyone else. For example, the garden days, or sometimes to come over for dinner or something like this. So guaranteed streams are Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. I'm gonna try to keep them. Pardon. I'm gonna try to keep them 1 p.m. because if there's anything gonna be happening, like an invitation for dinner, it's usually to around 4 or 5 p.m. So by then I will have at least like 2-hour stream in, 2-3 hour stream in. So that would be good. Other days are not guaranteed and are gonna be kind of all over the place. Hold on. Gotta bite my lip. Extra skin on my lip. How dare. Must bite. Must eat. Anyway. Sorry, I was drinking. From a very deep cup. Very big cup. What else? So I've discussed the guaranteed days, the maybe days. Oh, and what I'm gonna be doing, like, why those days are maybe. Hi, Dan. Hi. How are you doing? Sorry, I left you in a receipt just like that. I was kind of too late for the stream. Everything broke. Like even the chat box broke. Like look at this little shit in the corner. Hold on. Look at this little shit in the corner. Oh my goodness. I have to fix it basically. I mean I could do it right now while I'm yapping. But also display capture. This one. So I'm gonna do this. And this is what I'm yapping about right now. This is what I'm yapping about. Did just discuss the guaranteed days, which is nice. Nice, I remember that. My brain's kind of all over the place today. I apologize. Why is it there? There? Yeah, maybe. And it's covering chat, but okay. The chat is not really working today, so that's okay. That's okay. I'll be fixing it later with the messages that I already have. And hopefully it will fix itself. I was very close to actually finishing it, but it decided to completely break apart and not show any messages, any test messages. So, yeah, there was that. The guaranteed days, again, Tuesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. So even if I have something at the evenings or there like a dinner or anything, or even like a game night with the homies, or literally anything, because I have to schedule around everyone else, because everyone else is kind of like either employed or busy or something like this, and I'm just an unemployed little bean. There's gonna be some hiccups. Oh no! Please drink some water for the hiccups. You know what helps? Like, take a deep breath, like full lungs. Keep your breath, and then get a cup of water. bend down like 90 degrees and start drinking water while you bend and keeping your breath, but only very little sips for like however long you can hold your breath. That helps a lot with the hiccups. I know it looks kind of cringe. You might also just not like bend down, but just keep your breath, and as you're holding it, just drink very little sips for as long as you can hold your breath. That will sort of reset your diaphragm to stop you from hiccuping. Anyway, back to the subject. The stream days, the stream schedule. I'm not gonna be posting the schedule per se. It would be nice if I get like a graphic posted and pinned. I will probably actually redo the hold on, where's it? I lost it. There. So the banner. I am gonna be redoing probably the banner to include the socials right here, because otherwise I don't know where to put them, really. It's just gonna be like the schedule, like why am I even doing this over and over again if it's gonna be just offline or game of choice. I don't know how to mark the taking Jay to work. Okay, be safe. Tell Jay say hi. And yeah, probably I'm gonna be changing the banner because it's kind of outdated, but I don't know what to change it to. Maybe I'm gonna be doing like a little eye over here. Maybe I'm just gonna draw myself, but then again, I will draw myself the way in the design that I want to be in. But I cannot really present it on stream at all because it's too custom, and I don't have the funds, or really it's not gonna be an investment or good investment to try to purchase a very custom model. Maybe get some seasonal banners that could be good. Seasonal, I could draw seasonal ones, so like spring, summer, fall, winter. I could draw these too over the course of this year. Honestly, yeah, I could start brainstorming for some events throughout the year. For example, like Easter or Halloween or Christmas, something along those lines, right? I could be doing that. But let's see. Profile picture. I don't know. I'll maybe change that. I don't know what. I am kind of not too creative in that regard. Kind of like, I'm one of those people who keeps the one profile picture for almost forever. I think I've had this one for like half a year, basically, if not more. Yeah, holiday ones are good too. Yeah, probably the holiday ones. I could be doing that, but that's after I draw Teta's dad and finish Teta's art, like the background or the foreground. That's gonna be a little art project, that's for sure. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be for the New Year's resolutions. One part of the New Year's resolution is gonna be me trying to post more TikToks, so that the moments of 2026 kind of template in the end of the year would not look so disappointing to me. And I will be posting basically art time lapses. Sometimes art itself depends on how it is presented, usually how it's trending, like what kind of templates I can get from the FYP, the For You page. So it's not gonna be just like this, just this. Kind of, I don't like how it included one story that I posted when I was going live, and I posted it as an experiment. but I don't like that it included that. And I can't exclude it. And I can't even delete it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be posting stories anymore unless it's literally the TikTok that I'm posting. Because sometimes when you post, you can basically like also click that it would be put to your story too, so whoever's following you will see it. So yeah, post more on TikTok. It is gonna be game content like this basically, or like this one took a lot of effort honestly to edit. I will have to find more, I guess, content. It's not really often that I get moments like this to edit into something funny like this, even though it takes a lot of effort too. But mostly gonna be like game clips like this, for example, to show myself off a little bit more. And it's also gonna be some art stuff, sort of like this bullshit. Whatever little trends I can find. It could also be some trends like this, that I've posted. I played a bunch of Battlefield with my husband and brother-in-law. Yeah, and also some moments like this basically too. It's gonna be that, and I also do have an idea of drawing some. I had some sounds. I've collected them in favorites to draw the D&D characters in. Basically, mine's and my husband's for the primary, for the most part, because I don't know other people's characters that well. But I will be maybe drawing maybe one or two, with them too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be basically probably basically mismatch of the content. Not really gonna be one type of content on TikTok, but why not? Maybe someone likes one type of content more than the other, and I can provide basically both for both kind of people who like each their content. I don't know what I mean. I don't know. Don't ask me. Next is gonna be next in the resolutions. I'm still in resolutions. I just can't yap straight. I'm just yapping about everything else. God damn it. I'm scatterbrained. Well, resolutions. So, posting a TikTok. Guaranteed days of streaming Tuesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's gonna be either art or games. I am gonna be trying to get into just chatting a little bit more. Maybe. If it's not exhausting me too much, because today, honestly, I should be more exhausted than I am right now. At least I feel like I should be more exhausted, even though I am already a little bit tired from yapping for over an hour. It is not really really usual for me to yap so much or for so long. It's just literally, I think it's a third can of White Monster in entering my system right now. Hold on. Ah. Yum 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 yum. So, I was very eepy, and I'm having a jump start with how many milligrams of caffeine is in there? I don't fucking know. I don't know how much caffeine is in it. Probably a lot. At least 100 milligrams. At least 100. Because I'm pretty sure it's not like Bang that has 300 milligrams of caffeine. Hold on, well, how much? Okay, hold on, let me Google that. How much caffeine does White Monster have? Oh, 150. So that's basically gonna be 450 milligrams of caffeine in my system today. Oh, nice! And it's already PM time, so I'm not gonna be sleeping anytime soon. On subject. I gotta stay on subject. Resolutions. Alright, I kind of mentioned it already, but I didn't really explain it too much. So, on guaranteed days, I'm gonna be streaming probably, I'm gonna be focusing on one thing at a time, or try to focus on one thing at a time, despite the temptations to do everything else, like fear of missing out on like some kind of game came out, or is gonna come out, so I want to stream it too when everybody else is gonna stream with something along those lines. For example, like Subnautica 2 is gonna come out, and I'm gonna play it out of morbid curiosity, even though I know that they're already using AI to make it their firing. Some people, well, Quoto, firing is not really a word. They're allegedly giving them choice to let themselves go, sort of thing, if they're not like fond of staying in the company anymore, and they're taking it. So it's kind of like essentially, we're not gonna be changing. I like, we know you don't like it, how we're doing things right now. We know it, but we're not gonna change it. We're just gonna give you a choice whether to stay or not for the ride. That's kind of scummy in my opinion, but oh well. That whole drama is a lot, and many people already covered it, and the information still like keeps coming out. Everyone's shitting on Crafton. Honestly, I would be shitting on Crafton too, but holy shit. I was like, as a Subnautica games fan, someone who played over 300 hours on Subnautica itself, I will be playing Subnautica 2. And unfortunately, I don't know when it's gonna be, but until some sort of like this is gonna be happening, I'm gonna be focusing on one game at a time usually, and basically force myself to complete it, because I have so many games that I've started but never completed. For example, Fallout 4, but I do want to redo the Fallout 3 since I kind of forgot it pretty decently. And well, I didn't forget the Fallout New Vegas too much. I remember the main plot, but I don't remember any subplots, so I could be doing that too. And I'm kind of in a Fallout mood too, but at the same time I have Dune on my computer right now, so I'm still gonna be deciding which game of choice it is gonna be. I just literally put the game of choice on Friday, and whatever game I choose, I'm gonna be streaming that every single time I'm gonna be streaming. Unless I want a break from gaming and it's gonna be doing art, and it's gonna be one art at a time. Hopefully. I'm not gonna be doing probably the same thing for art, because I'm trying to be more flexible with that, but I will be like, if it's gonna be going good and the sketch is gonna be deserving of becoming something bigger, something more complete, I will be doing that. So those optional stream days is when I will be, for example, starting a game, right? For example, I will start the game on stream, and then I'm gonna be too tired to stream, and I shut down the game and I shut down the stream. I will try to not do much in game outside of the stream, unless it's some kind of game like Dune Awakening, where you have to farm a lot. But then again, I'm probably gonna be farming on stream too, which is not really entertaining, but at the very least I'm present, right? I mean, I will try to be more yappy. It's probably gonna be really hard to concentrate on both, because you know how it is. Like sometimes in Minecraft, when you're yapping with someone on Discord, for example, or on the phone, and your hands are free and you don't see the person you're yapping to, you just start parkouring on the trees, or your small ass base, which is literally a furnace, a bed, and a crafting table with some kind of blocks of actual terrain around, or like a chest even. So sort of like this. I might be doing that instead of farming when I actually yap, because I am not so sure I could actually be yapping and farming at the same time, farming resources. But I do love farming crafting games, sort of like Dune Awakening. I might at some point try to get back into really modded Minecraft, but then again, it's kind of hard to get into it and complete it, because it's some games are like too quick face games, honestly. So whenever I'm gonna be starting the game, it is usually because I'm interested in the game and I want to play that game on my free time. And I have a lot of free time, honestly. It's just the streaming is exhausting. The streaming part is exhausting sometimes. And I am surprised at myself how I just keep on going right now. But yeah, it is because I'm interested in the game, and I will wanna play it on my free time too. Which could be literally the very next day for God knows how long. And I am gonna be putting up streams on those days. They're not gonna be guaranteed streams. I will try my best to be yappier, but sometimes I will just be quiet and kind of like relax on stream. Like not many YouTubers or VTubers actually are super yappy during their games, unless they're yapping with someone on Discord. But I will be careful with who I am yapping on Discord with at the same time. It's not gonna be like a collab or a feature on my stream. It's just literally I'm gonna be streaming at the same time as I'm yapping with someone, because they're entertaining me, I'm entertaining them, we're all entertained. Why not? Why not, right? I am gonna be warning people in a voice chat that I am on stream though, so like watch what they say, sort of thing. But yeah. So those supposed offline or optional days are gonna be the days when I'm gonna feel like game or art, but I started it on stream, therefore I'm gonna be doing it on stream. I'm gonna be finishing it on stream, like games, to leave little to no like interpretation, I suppose is the word. I don't know, like leave as less as possible content for like outside of the stream, even though I mean, I could be then after finishing the game, I am thinking of compiling all the videos, all the stream VODs of that gameplay into like one video, like those Ark Survival Evolved or Ark Ascended videos that I see of like some narrative with the gameplay in the background, and like explaining how they went through the entire basically thing. But that's probably gonna be, I don't know, I actually don't know how I'm gonna be doing that about the games that I actually have plot, because I think it's kind of cringy to explain the plot. Like, I'm going to this guy because I was sent to this guy, but the other guy to get him this rope and soap. Please, YouTube, please don't ban me. But you see my point. I'm still like thinking about it. I'll see how it goes, how the streaming itself goes, because honestly today I was really nervous. Like on the weekend and yesterday and today about the stream. I even woke up so super early, and I was super groggy and super tired. So I was literally chugging some Monster cans and I'm drinking the third one. I guess only now it's kicking in, but also the caffeine is kicking in and making my tummy upset. So I don't know how long I can I can go on, because I didn't really plan to do anything else today other than yap. But to yap very efficiently, unfortunately, I have to be over caffeinated. That's how it is. That's just how it is for me. Sometimes I do have to stop and think. I apologize. Yeah. Art is basically gonna be the same as games. If I feel like continuing the art, I'm gonna be putting up the stream, and unless I did not start the art on stream because I just felt like this one piece I'm gonna be doing off stream or something like this, then it's gonna be no art streams really, or could be. Sometimes people do stream their art like midway, but the time lapses, I'm gonna try to keep the time lapses and post them also on TikTok too. And what I'm thinking of posting the art itself actually on Instagram and also on Discord. Speaking of Discord, that reminded me. I do have a Discord server. I had one before, but I deleted it due to basically inactivity of everyone and everything. So, and I decided to redo it because I noticed that some of those Discord servers that I am on right now are very active, very active. They also started, from what I've heard, they also started basically like from ground zero, very quiet for like a long while, and then boom, I literally saw one person whose Discord I joined, who is posting content on TikTok. Literally, some kind of TikTok basically made them blow up. Virality. And they rode on it, and they still keep posting content. They have a community now. They have an entire community that's very active on their server. So what I'm gonna be doing, the server already is up, and I have some people in there who are my friends. Most of them fellas, some of them are streamers too. Streamers and fellers, some of them. But to this year at some point, I'll decide when I'll open it to the community, to viewers basically, and I will make the viewer role with their separate permissions. Then fella and basically I think fella and the viewer are gonna be very similar in permissions. Almost the same actually. Just fella and viewer is gonna be basically the same role. But the difference is that fella is who is my like who I consider friend. While the viewer is just a part of my community, basically, like someone from my community. If the community is gonna be growing, because I'm not so sure it will be. I've been gone for too long. That's why I've been so not sure if I wanna stream or not today, or like, I honestly had thoughts of streaming. I think even like in between like December or even like November when it wasn't that busy or something like this, like literally just the one little stream or something like this. But then I immediately got scared of it because I was like, I was absent for too long, nobody even remembers about my existence anymore. God damn. That is so sad. But yeah. My husband literally told me to suck it up and just put up the stream, and like that's what I also hear from the actual VTubers and streamers. Like, if you are scared to stream or like you're not sure to stream or not, just literally hit live. That's it. Just literally hit live and just start it. That's all. Just do it. And see where it gets you, basically. Of course, with some work, like I'm gonna be working on overlay. If today is overlay, I kind of like it actually. I'm probably gonna keep it for just chatting for a little while, but I am gonna be looking into like maybe how to draw my own backgrounds. For example, I really do like Iron Mouse's backgrounds, but I'm not gonna be drawing them as detailed. But I like the backgrounds from the bigger VTubers, like it's like they're kind of like an example to me, sort of like an inspiration. Yeah, and the VODs are of the streams are gonna be on YouTube, and the shorts are gonna be on TikTok. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna be posting on Twitter. I'm not so sure if I really need Twitter anymore, but I do want to like still be like I went live on Twitter, for example, because sometimes some people actually do have the notification of me of my postings. So it is gonna be nice to notify these people that, yay, I am live now. My voice is kind of dying right now. So is my brain and my eyes and my face. Oh my. Sweet caffeine overdose. Yeah, I will be trying to post more. It's like, I'm not promising it. It is a New Year's resolution. Some people don't go through their New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna try to. Next stream is gonna be Friday. With the game of choice. And I know it wasn't like it wasn't like I explained the shit ton that happened over the holidays, but honestly, most of them is just a blur. I've got like some goodies here and there. For example, I've got some really funny sticky notes from my brother-in-law, and my mother-in-law got me a wooden puzzle, which I as mind tickling, as brain tickling as it was, because it's a 5-star difficulty, like maximum type of difficulty puzzle, like cat puzzle, wooden puzzle. The actual picture on the puzzle is AI generated, so I was absolutely hating that part because nothing really also makes sense when it's AI details. You kind of try to look close whether the two pieces match or not, but it's AI and it literally does not make any sense. So it took me a long while to actually complete it. But I've completed it once, and as much as I hated that, that it's AI and how less sense it made, I enjoyed the brain tickle. And since it's from my mother-in-law, I'm not gonna be throwing it away. And I literally taped the back of it for it to all stay together, so it's like a plaque, like a wooden puzzle plaque, just complete puzzle plaque on my shelf now, on my bookshelf. I have got a bunch of books too over the Christmas. Like I'm starting to get into Star Wars more and more. I actually got into Star Wars like a year ago, in like January last year, because I wanted to research more of the Clone Wars to join the Star Wars D&D group that my husband was part of. But now I'm super deep in it. Super deep. So my husband literally got me Thrawn trilogy books. about that Chiss Grand Admiral, because my character is Chiss. There's not much information about the Chiss culture or Chiss as a race on the internet, so I was like, I want to do more research to make my character like a little bit more worked out, like to put more work into my character, and like not just edgy looks, but also the culture. I want to give her culture or something like this, or the way of thinking. So he literally got me a whole trilogy. So that's nice. That's very nice. I'm gonna be reading that. Maybe I'm sometimes gonna be yapping about it. Who knows? We also got like a whole bunch of Santa candles, but to be honest, it's like a third time we got scented candles, but this time they're not that good. We got them from Target, so they should be good. We thought so, but they were actually worse than the ones that we got for Christmas. They were actually worse than the ones we got from Walmart. Ah! They're worse. Ah! They smell nice and all, but it's just like several things in them. For example, the wax is not the wicks probably are. They're not in the center, in the dead center, or instead of 3 wicks, there are 2 wicks, so one part of the wax is like literally not melting, and I have to like manually melt it with a blowtorch for it to be like even, otherwise it does not. And that'd be good and all. I wouldn't mind it if the candle is actually smelling properly. It doesn't. It doesn't. It smells so big. I'm lighting it up. It burns an entire day, and I can barely smell it. I hate it. I hate it here. Because we had the candle, over the holidays, we had the candle that smelled very sweet in the living room, because that was the candle of choice for my husband, and that's where he usually spends his time, in the living room, because that's where his computer is. So we were burning that candle a lot, and it was very potent. It was not like too potent, but we sort of like got used to it, and it was smelling really nice throughout the apartment, really nice. Or the other candle that I had was like a sea breeze or something like this from Walmart. I'm like an old candle, but it was still like smelling really good. Like he will have his sweet smell candle in the living room and kitchen because they're adjacent, and I'm gonna have my rosy pussy bushes smell in the in the bedroom because this is where my computer is. And it's gonna smell nice. It's gonna smell really potent and really nice. Like you will enter a room and you will immediately not like smell it like, ew, what is this? Kind of like hit your nose. But no, it will just tickle your nose gently and then you will get used to it. That smells nice. But this was the cabin smell! The cabin smell! I didn't smell them! Ah! They smell nice. That's why I chose them. Like a pink champagne. It smells romantic. It smells girly. But I can barely smell it when I light it up. It was burning like one day. Literally the first day. I burned like, I think a good fifth of it. Like, it was burning and burning and burning. Like, a good fifth was gone, basically. Maybe I should take the sticker off for it to melt properly. Because it's a plastic sticker on the glass candle, and part of it already started melting because I was trying to melt some of the wax, like even it out, so it heated up the glass, so it heated up the sticker, and the sticker melted a little, and it's plastic. I'm literally undressing this candle right now. I am literally undressing it, unboxing it on stream right now. Be gone. Be gone, sticker. Please. I need to burn this candle today too. I want it to smell good. Or at least, like, when this candle is gone, it's gonna be a perfect, perfect excuse to get more! Because I literally made my husband to like, we went basically on, like, a little date to, Target sniff some candles. Let's just say I'm not gonna go to Target anymore for candles, I'm going to Walmart, because that's, like, literally, basically across the street. Even though, like, the choice is probably maybe a little bit less of Walmart. I don't know. At the very least, I know that I did not see the those potent candles that I used to get in Target, and maybe they're still in Walmart, like some of them. And they're gonna be a little bit more expensive because I suppose they were like 16 something dollars for a reason, because like it's like on the cheaper side. So it's probably for a reason. It's probably for a reason. Where's my blowtorch? It is time to burn the candle. Kind of lost track in there. Okay. That's it, please. There we go. And yes, I use a cooking blowtorch to light up my candles. I don't want to hear it. That's how I do it. One day, I was literally a little bit like not really attention-y during the D&D session. I took the one of the candles and I decided to even it out by melting the wax to make it flat. But I overheated the wax so much that the wax itself started burning like a wick. And let me tell you, I mean, that makes sense when you think about it, because why does it smell? It's because it has like some kind of essential oils in the wax, so that's why it smells. That's why it's aroma candle. There you go. But it was burning so bright, it was getting bigger. So I literally had to use, don't repeat it at home, by the way. I had to use the lid from the expensive candle, the metal lid, to close this, like a little glass cup, candle that was burning really, really bright. I mean, it was smelling blissful, it was like, linen smell. I really liked it. But yeah, I'm not doing that anymore, and please don't do that yourself too. From now on, I'm very careful about how I respread the wax, and I'm really hoping that without the sticker, it's actually gonna be burning properly now. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bad candle. I'm not gonna be doing that probably forever, but the wicks still allow me to do that, so I'm gonna be doing that. Because I like them to burn evenly, like my husband's candle. Even though for some reason, like the previous, this candle was also smelling sweet, but the previous one was just smelling sweet, properly sweet, like the smell that you actually chose. But this one that we chose right now, it's also smelling sweet, a little bit different sweet. But on top of that, it also smells like burn. Like you burning the, which is ironic, you're burning the candle, and it is ironic. You're burning the candle. It smells like burn. I wonder why that is. But the smell itself from the essential oils or whatever is in the wax is not supposed to smell like this. So I guess it's low quality in this regard. In this regard, I think it's like low quality kind of candle, which explains the price. But at the same time, the choice was kind of big. But most of them candles didn't smell really good. I'm getting a little bit tired, I'm sorry. And my tummy hurt a little. I don't know what to yap about. I don't know what else to yap about. I think I yapped about everything that I wanted to yap about today. And I didn't plan to do anything else, honestly. But who knows? Yapping for like long periods of time like this is exhausting for me. And for my voice. But I am trying not to overexhaust myself. So sometimes I literally have to stop and like give my throat a little bit of a drink or something like this. Though probably I shouldn't be drinking Monster, White Monster, in addition to that, and like start shaking from it. I'm actually already shaking from it, and it's probably you can probably hear my over caffeination because of how hyper I've been talking for the past like at least 30 minutes or something like this. And about anything and everything. What else can we yap about? What else? What else is going on? Let me see. Character design is really hard, honestly. Character design is hard. What? I hope I did the trend. What is the trend? That's 3 lines, my guy. I don't know. Ooh. Some arts are looking really good. Some of the seasonal arts and the holiday arts were looking... Oh. Ooh, a lot of art, yes. I might be posting some of my arts, or maybe all of my arts, but with like a big watermark on Twitter. Big like watermark all over the basically over the entire piece. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my voice hurts from that one. What is gonna be the game though? Let's decide on a game for Friday. Because I have a bunch of Fallout games, and since the Fallout series going on right now, I am tempted to do Fallout games. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to play some Dune. I do play Oxygen Not Included lately. I was playing Palia, but then I stopped. I was playing on stream rarely, from time to time. We'll see about that, because there's still a lot of plot unfinished. I barely started the plot. It was like some older temple I had to go into, to break into for the, I don't remember why, but basically uncover the magic. Or something, or like they, because people of the past in Pale use magic, and it kind of came around, bit them in the booty cheeks, and apocalypse happened, and the new civilization has risen on top of the ruins of the old one, and the new one is trying to figure out what happened with the old civilization. Something along those lines. It is probably, I'll see about it, but it's not gonna be the focus of my gaming this time, because I don't really feel like Palia right now. What else do I even have? Let me see. I have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I could be doing, but that's gonna be, in my opinion, a little bit too much Star Wars throughout the... I could. Satisfactory is not really plotty. Satisfactory is gonna be something that I can't really play it, or I can't really pull it off like I pulled off the I'm so sorry. I'm having the brain fart right now. what I was gonna say, I can't stream Satisfactory like Sea Dog pulled it off. There we go. Like Sea Dog pulled it off. I'm not sure it will work. Trash Goblin, basically, I wanted to, but then I finished it, and now I don't want to play it. Abiotic Factor is really slow in my opinion. I am playing it with another person. Hey, Soldier. Hey, Soldier McBlast. Hi. Nice. It is nice to see you. How are you doing? Did you dispute that grade? Or you're still having a higher grade than you think you deserve? Schedule 1, I was playing it recently a lot for basically a week, and I'm at the end game now, so I don't really see the purpose in playing that. Battlefield 6 is only fun with my husband, for example, and other people, but I'm not really into shooter games. But I do have Leave It Alone and Line Block game. I don't remember how it's called. Basically leaf blowing leaf collecting simulator sort of thing, and the something I played the demo of actually. So I'm thinking about that. I did play off streams when I was basically absent the demo of Lift game. I'm good. I'm good. Just got home from class. I saw that there was no professor. There was no from at the college by the professor. Oh, the professor is basically, no, you deserve that good grade. You deserve that good grade. You deserve it. You deserve that good grade. Shut the fuck up and take it. Well then enjoy it. Enjoy it. The series probably is like holidays kind of gift because you're a really good student. I do remember some of the professors when I was in college were really nice to not just help me out with understanding some things or like answering my bajillion questions, but also that they were really willing to overlook some of the mistakes and give me some extra points or extra credit for something. For example, I got a lot of extra credit for a lot of questions in class sometimes for like activity. Some professors had basically a policy sort of thing. If they notice you very active or like very really listening, asking questions about the material during the lecture, like you're active during the lecture, actively learning, they will give you some extra credit sometimes. So I was one of those who got extra credit from time to time, because for some reason it's basically like since my childhood, any teacher or professor I ever encounter usually likes me. Not really those in high school here in America though, because I was really I was going through a rough patch, but it still doesn't excuse my behavior back then. So I really don't blame some of the professors literally not wanting to deal with me with my shit. They have enough. They have enough. The poor ESL teacher. Oh my goodness. But yeah, back to talk about what we're gonna be playing on Friday. And it is gonna be like, it has to be basically a smart pick, because this is gonna be the game I'm gonna be streaming until I'm done with it, basically. So what other game I was thinking of streaming is maybe Cult of the Lamb, but I want to stream that when the Woolhaven comes out. By then I think I should be having just a tad more funds to get all of the DLCs, including Woolhaven, for the Cult of the Lamb, and basically try to complete an entire game, which I'm not so sure I will be able to. The last boss, last time I played on a stream, the last boss the one who sees, I think, like the cat demon was literally too much. So I kept like postponing it until and doing something else until I basically got bored of doing something else. But I really didn't want to fight him, so I stopped playing the game entirely. Oops. Ah, good times, good times. I do have Pacific Drive. I kind of not sure if I want to play it right now. So the options are Dune Awakening, Fallout 3, one of the games that I mentioned that I bought recently. Which one says that? It is Slip and Slime. Yeah, I've got the Slip and Slime. I played the demo of it, so that's also an option. I might actually create a poll on both Discord and Twitter about it. Let me write the options down though. I'm getting tired. My voice is killing me a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Poll options. Fallout 3, Slip and Slime, Dune, and what else? Because I'm not really feeling like playing something else right now. Star Wars The Jedi Fallen Order, I literally got just for the background. I literally just downloaded yesterday, literally for the backgrounds. I don't feel like playing it per se. I'm just literally just to rip them off for the backgrounds, for the art. Hold on. I think, yeah, I think it's gonna be just 3 options, but I have to choose smart. Either Fallout 3, Slip and Slime, or Dune, because it's gonna be that game that I'm gonna, at least like I'm sure Dune Awakening plot is not finished. So in terms of like, in case the game's plot is not like quite finished, they're still releasing it. Or I have to buy DLC or something like this. Like, it's kind of cringe sometimes. For example, like in Destiny 2, I do have Destiny 2 is also an option, but not considerable right now. Not considerable right now. It's literally gonna be for the plot for the most part. I don't feel like farming the basically the power. While I try to go through the plots that my husband bought me, those basically DLCs with those plots, plot packs, back when we were playing Destiny together for shits and giggles, until it became like a chore. So. So yeah, basically I could be ending it here. It's been 2 hours already, which is a lot. I'm usually not yapping for this kind of for this long for the 80. It is surprising. It is surprising. It went kind of easier than I anticipated. But at the same time, it was kind of hard to find the subject, because I kind of I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream. But I haven't streamed in a while, but I'm planning to do like basically just chatting, or just like literally just yapping kind of stream. So what I'm gonna be yapping about, I was like, the holidays are a little bit of a blur. I need to write it all down to yap about it properly, which I think I will be trying to do this year. So I try to follow like Tectone did his streams, or at least like I heard he did some of his streams. In terms of he sits down and prepares for the stream. He like sits down and writes, for example, like some points of interest to talk about or something like this. And I think that's the case for like most of the streamers who I don't think it's really talked about, but I do think like those streamers, for example, like Smugalana, they are some of the stuff they're talking about is literally brought up by chat in the moment during the stream, but some of the stuff that they actually come to stream with, they had to like either research it a little bit, or they had to like basically write down to like, I'm gonna be yapping about this, this, and this during this stream, and this, and this during this stream, if there's like too much or something like this. And sometimes the streams, their streams go like for 4 hours or something like this. So I'm not gonna limit my streams to 2 hours now, but I am gonna be trying to reach at least 2 hours every time. Sometimes it is gonna be like some of the streams, I bet like when I'm gonna be playing the game on a stream, I'm gonna be getting tired from the game, or I will have to like leave somewhere, for example, for a walk, for a shower, for dinner, or anything like this. I don't know. I could try to like basically include some slideshow of my art for the BRB screen, but sometimes it is gonna be just music and lengthy BRB screens. Because I do need a break sometimes, and sometimes this break is enough for, like, I have enough of a break for 30 minutes, for example. For 30 minutes, just literally silence, and, like, I don't have to, like, I can hide in the corner for a little bit, and, like, wrap myself in a blanket a little bit, and pretend like nobody else is in the room, sort of thing. I'll see. How I feel about this in a moment. I'll decide in a moment whether because often I just need a break when I'm too tired. I just need a break, and I will be basically ready streaming again, but not today probably, because I didn't plan anything else. I already discussed everything I wanted to discuss. I'm just yapping at this point, and my voice is kind of dying. It sounds like I'm crying, but I'm not. It's just literally my voice is dying. That's like one of the reasons that I probably am gonna be looking into yappy streams this year a little bit more, how to yap and prepare for the yap streams. Maybe there's not gonna be much to yap about at first, but I'll try to find some topics. Maybe there's gonna be like more people coming in by in chat. I'm gonna be just yapping with chat with whatever chat brings up. Like what are big streamers, big VTubers too? They just yapping with their chat. Like it's very easy for them. They just like take 1 or 2 messages out of the like flood of chat, and just like spin it off somehow into like their own like basically 4 minutes of yap, just straight up yap. Sometimes reacting to some messages. Who knows? Maybe some people are gonna be bringing up some subjects, and they're gonna be good enough for like yeah, and like some topics are not gonna be entertaining, but of course like some topics that are fine, I will be talking about probably if they're gonna be brought up in chat. And that's yeah, that's how that's gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, cause I completely forgot you were on Red app. And my ass was on purple. Hi Joseph, I am sorry. I was trying to go live on purple today, too. Like primary is still gonna be YouTube basically. I am gonna try to come back to Twitch too, but it's gonna be dual stream, like not just exclusively Twitch, not just exclusively YouTube. It's just today exclusively YouTube, because everything fucking broke, including the chat. Oh yeah, yeah. Everything broke. I tried to go live on Purple today too, it did not work. It did not work for some reason. Probably because I kind of didn't expect how YouTube streams now. Since last time I streamed on YouTube, hold on. Dry throat. Last time I streamed on YouTube, it was pretty straightforward, like the landscape version, right? And now you can dual stream, both landscape and vertical. I even like got a little bit of a vertical scene basically, right? And I was trying to go live with both, but it for some reason works as it just takes like a center vertical part of their landscape stream and calls it a day, and I don't know why. I apologize, my throat was already dying. That's why I'm basically I was trying to call it here. But yeah, I was trying to go on the Purple too, but because I'm dual streaming and I can't like I already started the stream, so I have to like to unclick the dual stream, I have to end the stream and then redo the stream, which I didn't want to do because it's just too much setup. So yeah, no Purple today, but I am gonna be trying to go back on Purple, though it's probably not gonna be a really primary platform. I'm gonna try to do the primary platform YouTube for the most part, but the quality of the streams is gonna be the same for both. It's just probably like different kind of content that's gonna be saved / posted on those. Because Twitch is nice for clips. I really like Twitch for clips that people make of you during the stream. And like sometimes I will get really good clips on Twitch that I myself don't even have to clip myself or like basically go back and watch my VOD, which I will be trying to do more this year too. This one more resolution is try to create more content. It's like part of that to post more clips. I will have to actually go back and watch my VODs sometimes, which I think I can not quite watch. I'm gonna be doing. I will probably just be doing like I'm playing some kind of game that I don't want to play on stream really, like Oxygen Not Included or Satisfactory really. As I said, I cannot pull this game like Sea-Dog did on stream. I don't have this kind of resources or this big of a community to actually keep supporting me during this kind of like monotone, boringly automation farming creation crafting game sort of thing. Because there's not really like very plot heavy, it's mostly like automation factory building heavy, like building, crafting, gathering. That's it. The most part of this game. But I forgot what I was yapping about. I forgot what I was what I trailed off from. I forgot. I just see that I have Fallout, Slip and Slime, and Dune as options. What I'm gonna start playing on Friday. Oh right, I was recapping. On Friday, basically, I'm gonna start the game. And if I want to play the game the very next day, and it's not a guaranteed day, or like it's just I have free time, I happen to have free time, I'm putting up a stream and starting to, and basically I'm gonna be, sometimes it's gonna be quiet streams, I'm gonna try to make it very active streams. Sometimes during the games I will need like a 30-minute break, so it's gonna be a 30-minute BRB back screen, and I am gonna be playing just that game on streams until I finish it, or I finish the plot. that is available, because I do know that in Dune Awakening they still keep releasing more chapters basically into the plot. So I'm gonna be playing, for example, the Dune is gonna be chosen, for example, right? And I finish it to the point I am available, like I could in the moment, and I will switch to other game until I finish that game. And if Dune in that time gets more content, like more plot, then I will after finishing the other game, I will go back to Dune and finish the plot that was I didn't do yet. But like in Dune, it's gonna be like a little bit of a chore sometimes to log in and maintain the base. Honestly, it is sometimes of a chore. But yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, in the PvE zone, it's not that bad. Just log in like once a week, basically, and you're gonna be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing just one game. If it's gonna be a game, it's gonna be a one game until I finish it. And the other streams, if I don't feel like gaming, or I'm too tired of gaming but I'm not too tired of streaming, and I don't really need a break yet, or like I want a break but I want to be productive, but I want a break from games, it is gonna be sometimes art. It is gonna be, honestly, I'm not sure. It's like some art is gonna be started probably on stream, or like not probably it's gonna be started on stream. It's probably gonna be started off stream. That's how it usually works. But I do see like artists, people like even like mid-process, they're just putting up stream and people just getting like going along with the process already, even though like, but I am gonna be saving the time lapses from the very beginning of the drawing and posting them on TikTok and on other types of content. It's gonna be a flawed or like kind of mismatched socks like type of account, because I'm gonna be just posting what I feel like posting, honestly. But yeah, I just discussed what it's gonna be. It's gonna be basically like clips from streams, and it is gonna be some kind of maybe trends with art. It's gonna be like time lapses of art, and it is also gonna be some of the like animatics, I think, that I'm planning to like sometimes. Like I have my Star Wars D&D character, and my husband has his, and we have other characters in the party that they're only sometimes gonna be included, but I am gonna be including my husband and like myself sometimes. It's like gonna be like a whole bunch of mismatched basically content, but I will be trying to get that going. I'll see how it goes this year. I'm not gonna like overexert myself doing it. Yeah. It's not gonna be like guaranteed once a week, because I don't want to be too tired and just say like on October, just say fuck it, I'm not streaming much anymore. I will stream when I feel like it, and then I completely forget about it for like 2 weeks that I even have OBS and VTube Studio. But it is gonna be something, at the very least. Maybe sometimes the process of making those is gonna be on stream. Like, partially progress on stream is gonna be. But yeah. So it's either arts or gaming, and I'm gonna be trying to get into chatting more. And when I'm gonna be chatting, I will try to, like, if there's gonna be, if I'm gonna come up with something to yap about, without over caffeinating myself every single time. Like I basically had to over caffeinate myself today, just because my body was just refusing to wake up, and I needed to be up. I planned the stream today. I planned it like basically a week or two ago, and I needed. Today I need to be awake. It's sort of like like that one quiz or test that you need to be awake for, but your body just refuses to, so you have to like literally maliciously comply with a bunch of caffeine, even though it's really not healthy. It's really not healthy. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water. I'm probably gonna have a very, very quiet rest of the day because my voice starts to break. You can probably hear it in my voice already. It starts to break. It's very tired. But yeah, that's about it. I'm back Tuesday and Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Our guaranteed streams. Rest of the days are gonna be optional, so I'm not gonna be posting my schedule anymore because I don't see the point in it. It's just gonna be a little bit of consistency of like what exact dates, guaranteed streams, and other ones. If you catch me, good. If you don't catch me, well, you can come back on the YouTube and watch the VOD. Which is why I'm gonna be primarily choosing YouTube. Honestly, is because I can do whatever with the VODs for however long I can, or however long I want. Because on Twitch it's just a week. They save VODs for just a week, so I have to stream more throughout the week, so there are VODs to come back to or something like this. I don't want to do that really, or worry about that, but I am gonna be try to stream on both platforms now. Because I am tired of just using. I see some people's success on YouTube. I see some people's success on Twitch, and yeah, it's just gonna be I'm tired of finding myself in the social media and the like pesky CEOs are being bad again sort of thing. So I'm gonna be just doing both basically. Yeah, I am tired, but Hoot is back. Hoot is back. I'm gonna be at some point opening the Discord, my Discord server to just viewers. Not just viewers, actually for everybody. It's gonna be public so the viewers can also get in. So far, and I'm gonna be posting polls on both Twitter and Discord about what game should I start playing on Friday, because Friday I wanna do a game stream. I wanna get back into like gaming streams and gaming in general. Like sometimes, so recently, for the past like month, when I was gaming, it was like I would put up some kind of game, and it was like and my thought immediately would be like, oh, this game is interesting. This game is going interesting. I think I could literally like put up the stream and it's gonna be interesting. No. I did not do that, and I think it's very bad. It was very bad idea in the moment, but oh well. But yeah. First stream in 2026. Got my resolutions more or less. And it is nice to see everybody who came and or who is gonna come back and watch the VOD. It was very, very nice today. Even though everything fucking broke. Everything fucking broke! Ay, mamma mia. Oh yeah. Well, I think this is it for me for today. My voice is literally dying and my tummy is killing me. I apologize. I've been yapping for like almost 2.5 hours. Guaranteed stream Friday. I'm gonna have 2 days of basically a break. I do have some stuff to do today, tomorrow. Technically maybe Thursday, maybe. some gardening, some veggies. But yeah, that's basically it. And happy 2026. Bye bye.